Yo, it's boy Marcus Morcini back with a video. Today we're going to be talking about the new update for COD Mobile, 6th anniversary, and Serpent Island, extraction, all that good stuff. So, hopping in with the new gun, the SO14. It's a marksman rifle. Should fit in with like the M1 Garand. Just a lot of the same marksman rifles, really. They all kind of function very similarly. SO14, M1 Garand, SKS Type 63, very similar. The Wilson looks like a new version of the Wilson that we already have in the game. I'm not sure what's going on with that, so maybe there's something slightly different with it, but either way, it's not a big deal. That being said, we have the big Street Fighter collab. I'm not sure if I've seen too much on it. I know it's coming. I just don't know much about it, but that's a pretty interesting collaboration we might touch on later on. DMZ Recon is the main focus of this new season. We're going to be seeing pretty much a whole new mode, and we'll look at that when we enter into the actual game. Massive update. If you haven't updated yet, I believe it is one of the biggest updates I've updated for COD Mobile in a while. Like, it took a while for me to update it. I had to do a bunch of stuff to my phone, a bunch of HD resources you have to download. Really just a ton of stuff. So, something just for you guys to look into and, look forward to downloading. Really, it's just super time consuming. If you are hopping in, it took like 10 minutes for me to do. So have fun doing that. Serpent Island looks to be one of the maps alongside Building 21. Not sure how that is going to work. I have not looked into this at all. I will be playing it fresh when it drops tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes, what that looks like. New IP collaboration mode, Shoryu and Hadouken. I don't know anything about Street Fighter. So if you know something about Street Fighter, this might be super dope. This could be completely whatever, just like a way to farm money off the player base. I don't know. But I'm hoping it's super cool and there's like a nice little side mode, kind of like Extreme Rules. But for Street Fighter, I think that'd be pretty fun. Hopefully it's not just like a scam to get more money from the player base. That being said, ranked match, they've made it easier to hit legendary and ranked. They do that every single season without fail. That's like their favorite thing to do, is just make it easier and easier and easier to hit legendary. Underkill, we have what Underkill is going to be is Overkill, which is already in the game, but instead of getting 2 primaries, you get 2 secondaries. So you can run double melees, or you could run double pistols, or you could run a crossbow and a nail gun. You know what I mean? So there could be some funky class setups that could be done, which will be something that's right up my alley. I want to goof off, then I'll pull out a nail gun and a crossbow. That's probably my first video with that. Anyway, coming into BR, there's going to be some new Hadouken, Shoryuken, whatever Street Fighter stuff for BR, so that's interesting. The new marksman rifle will be found on the ground in BR, as all new guns are. That's pretty much all I'm seeing here. A lot of this stuff is just like, I don't even know. I do know, I have heard a lot of people complaining that since they've downloaded the update, the game has been super buggy. I have noticed that as well. I don't think anybody who's experiencing that is alone, because I have seen a ton of bugs since this new update. So hopefully they iron them out. They also changed the movement a little bit. I hate it. I hate the new movement change. I really wish they would stop messing with it and just leave it alone. Nothing was wrong with the movement in the first place. So just making these stupid tiny little changes bothers me. That being said, the base app size has been reduced, apparently. I don't know how that happened, but apparently it has. Overall, should be interesting to see how this season goes. I don't have high expectations, so hopefully I am blown out of the water with how fun this season is going to be. Here, DMZ Recon, 6th anniversary. Kind of looking at this little preview picture. And then the early access double comp points. Of course, they got to have that so they can get you to spend your money. That's a necessity. The new background looks cool. I'm assuming this is our DMZ Recon map, so get used to seeing that. I like the volcano in the back. That's probably one of the best little features of it. When you try to tap DMZ, it doesn't allow you. It just gives you that pop-up, so After you do the update, you'll notice that. Now, the tournament camo actually looks pretty cool. It's like a nice blue T-3, whatever it's called. But it's a nice, clean tournament camo. I think it's, I don't know if it's reactive or not, but it looks good. You can't see it here because I don't have it downloaded, but T-3 infused or T3 infused. It looks fine. Overall, I think they've kind of done a better job with the seasonal camos and how they're like integrating them in with more reactive styles and stuff like that. Tired of having them come in and just be like boring and like there's no excitement for to get one of those seasonal camos that's not reactive. Now, they've redone some of the HUD and some of the UI, AI, whatever you call it. And so it looks a little different. You can see here, this is what it looks like. I don't know if it's not moving on purpose or if it's just made to look that way. So either way, it's a nice blue color. Here, we're kind of going to talk about these camos in detail at the end of this video. But these look to be DMZ specific camos, reactive ones of different color variations. There's about 10 of them. And we'll kind of dive into the actual color patterns and what they've done and what I think is actually happening here for these camos, because there's a lot to talk about. Hey, I've been playing a lot of BO4 lately. Those camos are copy and paste from Black Ops 4. They're literally the exact same as one of the camos I was using last night when I was playing on console. So I think that's something we're going to see more of. And I think that's fine because I think that's a solid camo. And obviously, they have different colors for, I guess, more that you do in DMZ, the more you unlock, right? So hopefully that's how that goes. That should be interesting to see. Yeah. So diving into some of these camos that I wanted to talk about. With this, I'm guessing there's not necessarily a camo grind coming in with this new update, but that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting there to be some sort of camo grind affiliated with DMZ to add replay value to the mode. I think that's great, right? I think that's the best way to do it. If you want to keep it as simple as possible, just add in a camo that people can grind for, whether they have to complete like 5 games with this gun, extract, and then they can get it, whatever the new camo is or something. I don't know how they would do it, but adding something in there to generate more replay value is huge. And camos is a solid way to do it. That being said, COD Mobile is infested with great camos, so it's hard to care too much. But as you can see, this is a reactive. It's a nice style, and they go in order, right? So there's about 10 of them, and they sequentially in order get like different color patterns as they go down. And I'm believing it's just meant to be like a progression system to acquire all these camos over time. Now, at the end of this, I do recall clicking on that 024 section, and I don't remember what I saw. So I'm kind of waiting because it told me something, so I'm trying to wait to find out what it was. That right there is the exact BO4 camo that I remember having. My buddy invited me, just annoying the crap out of me. But this is like a beehive. You can see like the honeybee spots all over it. Nice color patterns, though. I really like this one right here. Kind of reminds me of like a dark matter style to it. And then right here, you'll kind of see it might be unlocked just by grinding. That's my guess. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you want to. It's been your boy Marcus Morsini. I'm out.